Right, I'm gonna try and do a bit of a before and after this morning. This is where I've planted peanuts about 2 weeks ago, and they're growing nicely. Yesterday I weeded the peanuts and placed some compost around their base, give them a fighting chance of producing well. But behind the peanuts we've got all this kind of heavy undergrowth which I want to clear back to give the peanuts a little bit more space to breathe. And on top of that we got this tree here which I'm going to cut down with a chainsaw, I think, because it's cutting out a lot of sunlight. The peanuts need sunlight to produce well. That particular tree is only a young one. It's called a retama, which I'm going to take down. And there's also that other tree to its left, no, to its right hand side. That's a setico. I think I'll cut that one down as well, and maybe a couple of others that are there to open it up, let the sun in. Yeah, there's about 50 peanut plants here, and in about 4 months' time I'll be able to harvest them for seed, and that'll give me enough seed to plant 2,000. I don't know if I'm going to plant 2,000, but yeah, that's the idea. We'll see how many of those that I plant. Maybe I'll sell half the seed and plant 1,000 instead. Yeah, all of this stuff I'm cutting away now, I'm piling up. I'm trying to be very careful not to damage any of the peanut plants, but that's all going to pile up and that'll break down into compost, and I'll be able to use that in the future. But yeah, this will be all look very pretty when it's done. So here goes cutting the tree down. I'm only going to cut the one tree down. The second one I had my eye on is actually quite a lot fatter than I thought, and it's not obvious which direction it's going to fall in. It could fall on me, or it could fall on the peanuts, even worse. So yeah, I'm just going to cut down this retama, the closest one, and hopefully it's going to fall away from me and it's not going to trash the camera. Right, I wasn't smart enough to start recording when I was using the chainsaw. I've got the chainsaw about halfway through the trunk. I thought I was going to be able to go all the way through, and I would have been quite pissed off actually if I'd gone all the way through, the tree had fell down, and then realised I hadn't recorded the monumentous event. But no problem, because halfway through the compression on the trunk has jammed the chainsaw and I can't shift it at all. So I've had to go and get an axe, and I've started with the axe and realised that the wood on the retama isn't actually very tough. So I might be able to get right the way through it with the axe. But I need to do something to alleviate the stress on the chainsaw, because the chainsaw don't want to come out. Bastard. Well, didn't want it to fall that way. Some of the branches have fallen where the peanuts are. Hopefully they haven't caused too much damage. I'll need to use a machete to get the branches off from that side. And now I've hopefully got a fighting chance of being able to get the chainsaw out. What you can't see on video is that the tree is absolutely full of termites, and the termites are falling down, they get in your clothes, they get everywhere and they bite. So I'm going to leave that tree for a while. I want to clean all the wood up, but I'm going to leave it for a while. The termites settle down there and start picking the bits up, because I've been bitten enough today. Yeah, so this is the after, but I have to say I'm a bit disappointed that the difference isn't more stark between the before and after. A lot of it's down to the felling of that tree and the way it fell. I hoped it would fall away from the camera as we look at it, but it fell to the side, and a lot of that overgrowth, undergrowth that's over to the right hand side. I had wanted to cut away a lot of that, but unfortunately the top branches and leaves of the tree have fell in that, and it's still absolutely riddled with termites, so it's difficult to clean it up. I would like to clean all that out and still cut away at the undergrowth and get it all tidy. I've got a pile of wood here from the tree that I've cut down, and there's more there's more wood to be salvaged from the tree as well. And although that wood's very fresh at the moment, it'll take a couple of months, but it'll dry out and it'll make good firewood. So yeah, there you go. Don't forget, my first goal was to open up the area and give more breathing space to the peanuts. And I've done that, and luckily, despite that tree falling down, not many peanuts seem to have got damaged. I think I've got away with it.